Hi everybody, Romel here from RCC Graphic Designs. I just wanted to quickly show you how I set up my Zapier for Novocall to send SMS to my Alore CRM. So in this video, we'll start off with Webhooks. So we go to Novocall here and go under integrations and then click on Webhooks. And then we're going to select new schedule. So, so what will happen is when you enter somebody that visits the website, they enter their name, email, phone number, and then they schedule the date and the time for them to receive that call back from you. It'll add it as a new schedule. So in here, we're going to need a target URL. And to get that, we're going to go into our Zapier. We're going to set it up. We're going to set up the trigger, which is the webhooks. And then let's select catch hook. Click continue. Okay, we're going to leave it as default, so it'll pull all the information from Novocall. Click continue. And then here, I already pulled a sample. So if you can just so you can see what the data is pulled. So I'm going to click continue. And then we're going to set up the formatter. But before I go ahead with that, I just want to quickly show you what this is for by showing you the end result. So I'm going to jump into from the trigger to the action. So it'll be SMS Zapier. Click. So we're going to pick send SMS. And in here, we already have my Alore CRM set up. So what you do is you connect an account, which is your CRM account. So I'm just gonna wait for this to load. Okay. And then in here, we just enter our phone number, which is our Alore CRM phone number via Twilio. So there'll be okay. I'm gonna leave that as because this is optional. We're just gonna leave it as is. So click send pin, and what it'll do is it will call that number. And because we have Alore set up with the office hours, so it automatically reroutes it to my Slack. So let's see. Okay, it's 8:26. Okay, so listen to the voicemail.
Three, 8, 8, 8, 5.
Okay, hopefully this voicemail picks up the 6-digit code that we need to enter. So
3, 8, 8, 8, 5.
yeah, so what happens is okay, so you get that phone call which relays the pin code for you, and so what you need to do is just enter it here, and then click yes to continue. And once that's done, it'll be connected. So you just click test, make sure it's successful. Okay, so once that's done, you click continue, and then the next part is where you set up your SMS message. So in here, you have an option of not selecting a number, so it will pick a random number for you, or you can set a number by default. So that way, every time that you get that SMS message in Alore, it'll be the same number. So in my case, I set it up as area code 224, and my message here, I added a prefix so I know where that SMS originated from, and then call confirmation for, and then in here, this is my so the sender's name at, and then this one here is the date time. As you can see here, this is a timestamp. This would be the date and time that they entered, which is, as you can see here, it's in UTC format. So that's the date, and then I added EDT, so I know where. Well, I already know where what time zone I'm in, but it's nice to know what time zone this date and time is supposed to be. Okay, so that said, as I explained this date and time here, we're just going to jump back into this formatter. So what you need to do for this date and time, you select a new action, which is the formatter by Xavier, and then you select date time. So the goal with this one is to format that UTC date time to your own time zone. So once you select that, just click continue. Okay, so we're going to transform, and we're going to select format. And then here we are going to select, remember this is the timestamp when it was created. We're going to select timing for that. And then under what format you want it, that date and time entry, what format you want that to show up. So in my case, I selected the month, day, year, hour, minute format. And then this is the part where you need to select the time zone you're in. Because I'm closer to Toronto, Canada. So I just selected America, Toronto. And then for the from and the from format and the time zone, we're just going to leave it as default. So I just click continue. And then we're just going to just retest this. So that's the input that you can see. It's in UTC. And that's our settings. Send test 2 p.m. UTC. which is now converted to, I believe it's minus 4, so 10 a.m. Click continue. And then we went to the SMS. So I'm going to click continue on that. And then we're going to retest this. But before we go ahead with this, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you where you can set your Twilio integration. So if you go to your Alore CRM, click your profile picture, and then you go under integration, and then you just select Twilio, and then you just enter your information, your I believe your API for your Twilio account in here. Okay, so that's done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run a test. Right. So click send test. Make sure it's running fine. Okay, so it looks like it went through successfully, and we're going to click finish, and then we're going to turn on the Zap. So let's turn that on. Okay, and then we'll go back to this. Let's enter name, email, and then let's enter our phone number. Select a time, a date, and then the time. Let's set it for 1 p.m. Then click call later. Went through successfully. 10:02, 1 p.m. And then let's go back to Alore CRM. Click the SMS icon. And so this is our test. Okay, so October 2nd at 1 p.m. So let's double check that. There it is. October 2nd, 13, which is 1 p.m. There you go. That's our Novocall SMS to Alore CRM via the Twilio. Hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think of it. Like and share this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.